Alright, was Vegeta in the Tournament of Power a horrendous disappointment? Or was he freaking awesome?
I think he was mostly just Vegeta.
So a horrible disappointment it is. Now, but today we're talking about Vegeta and his role in the Tournament of Power, and guess who's back? Back again. Daniel's back.
His only friend.
Alright, so what do you think? Overall, do you think Vegeta was a disappointment? Do you think he was wasted?
No, I don't think he was a disappointment or wasted. I think he was exactly what you thought he was going to be. He's the second strongest. So basically, as much as Gohan was totally in charge and the captain, Vegeta was there taking care of everything else you would expect your, first lieutenant guy. When anything got too far but they needed Goku to rest, Vegeta stepped up to do it. The second strongest guy in the whole Tournament of Power besides Universe 7, Vegeta took care of it. Vegeta took care of the second strongest guy on the Universe 9 team. Vegeta helped coordinate. Vegeta was watching out for everyone because he had the power to be up and about, running around the stage, helping out people when necessary. I think Vegeta was exactly what they needed to be, and even though there was no real strategy to it, he basically did exactly what he needed to do.
Yeah, I can agree with that. I think that you're right. Being the second strongest, he did, he assisted Kaba and then took out a bunch of dudes, including Toppo, which is probably the most notable elimination that he has.
Right.
God of Destruction, Toppo!
Woo! Instant disqualification.
Yeah, no kidding. Yeah.
I think it would have been great if Gohan was still in the ring at that time, just with a rule book. Puts his glasses back on, puts them on his forehead, excuse me, Mr. God Angel, sir, I believe in autograph 2 of the tournament, or autograph 1, no God of Destruction allowed, I believe he is now classified as a God of Destruction, therefore instant disqualification, sir.
Yeah, no, I think in terms of his shine and everything, I think considering his build up in the preparation arc, as I like to call it, he didn't really get a lot of build up in the preparation arc. All he had was his bra, my baby, I'm having a baby, and so I can't go into the tournament. Now Vegeta's Arnold Schwarzenegger.
I didn't realize that whole area there was Junior.
So does that make Krill and Danny DeVito?
Who was in Junior?
Yeah, I mean, considering he didn't have a whole lot of hype built up for his character or anything like that, and then still, especially in the latter parts of the Tournament of Power, he's gotten a lot of focus and everything, especially with the 98 times that he says, I need to power up for my family and Kaba and my promise. It seems like his shine is steadily increased as the tournament started, especially when you get to the more powerful guys from all the tournaments, and you need Vegeta to have his power implemented in there to take care of the stronger foes.
Well, he says it best in the last episode. I don't think you understand. Saiyans, we've evolved throughout this whole tournament. We've always been pushing ourselves further. The Saiyans have been evolving and pushing past their limits the whole time. That's what Saiyans do. The further you back them into a corner, the more that they're going to go ahead and push themselves beyond. And, so long as there's enough time for them to rest in between, granted, do I think the 30 seconds that Goku's been getting between each one makes sense? No.
Yeah, I mean, within this tournament, it's power-up after power-up and limit breaking after limit breaking.
That's what all the Namek arc was. I mean, how many power-ups did Goku and Vegeta get there?
Zenkai boost after Zenkai boost.
Right. So it's that's just what they do. And I think Vegeta calling out the other gods, the gods of destruction, how can this keep happening? It's that's what the Saiyans do, man.
It's have you been watching the tournament, man?
Right?
That's what we do.
That's what the universe, 6 guys did. That's what I did. That's what Goku's been doing this whole time. Stop thinking that he can't get any more powerful.
That's just what's going to happen because A, Saiyans, and B, plot.
I mean, if anything, I think it would have been kind of cool if instead of Vegeta getting... Because Vegeta always gets the 0.5s. of every transformation. Vegeta always finds the 0.5, and then when he finally does get the next step, it's always off screen.
Yeah, and then Goku's like, "Oh, that's a great form, but I know a little bit better of how to go about that."
Right, because Vegeta had Super Vegeta instead of Super Saiyan. He found the 0.5 of that, and
Super Saiyan Grade 2.
He got Super Saiyan 2, and then he got Majin Vegeta. He didn't actually get Super Saiyan 3. So, and then, we never even saw him actually earn blue. He just popped up and had it.
Yeah, Goku and Vegeta just obtained it off screen.
Yeah, so because I guarantee you probably the first one to actually get it might have been Vegeta, but Goku got so fast that by the time it was shown to us, the viewers, they got it at the same time.
If it was Vegeta, they're not going to show that.
No, they're not going to tell us that he got. It's like, they didn't show us or tell us that he got Super Saiyan 2, but magically 7 years have happened, he got Super Saiyan 2.
He got it somewhere in there. So did Goku, but Goku got 3, so he's better.
Right, exactly. So, I mean, I think it would have been cool if instead of Vegeta getting blue 0.5 or what are they calling it? Super or limit break blue?
I don't even know if it has a name yet.
Chibi-eyed Vegeta.
That's the good one. I think that should be canon.
Chibi-eyed Vegeta.
Chibi Vegeta.
Which I want to see a pop figure of blue 0.5 because the eyes are just going to be even bigger than the normal pop
It'll look
figures.
very accurate. It'll be the most accurate pop.
No, they'll have to go bigger.
Oh yeah, his eyes will take up his whole face.
It'll be like actual googly eyes, super glued onto the pop figure.
Yeah.
But I think it would have been cooler if instead of getting limit break blue or whatever they want to call it, he got he tapped into it, just give him a split second of it. Same thing, he got it for the split second, instantly drained all of his stamina, but got rid of Topo.
Yeah,
and then have him go into Jiren, and then still lose to Jiren because he's super exhausted. Or everybody was thinking, Goku went into the defensive stance of Ultra Instinct, have Vegeta go into the attack stance of Ultra Instinct. Yeah, he was able to attack Popo, who wasn't able to get any attacks on him, so he was able to take Popo out with Ultra Instinct attack. Whatever, I'm saying it wrong. I don't even care.
No, let's just call him Popo from now on.
I'm calling him... I said Topo. Fuck it. Big armed guy.
Popeye.
So, but he's able to take out Popeye with it. I'm calling him Popeye now. He's able to take him out, but then when it comes to Jiren is advanced enough to where, because Vegeta doesn't have the defense stance of it, he's able to get ringed out.
That whole ring out thing, I think that was a great episode for Vegeta to have. Even though it didn't really amount to anything, but he was just buying time for Goku to rest.
But yeah.
But that was a really awesome thing. Vegeta's he's not giving up to the very last second, and finally he still never gives up. He's like, screw it, if I'm gonna be out, I'm gonna give you everything that I have so that you can carry on my torch.
Which is what he does, at the end of most of Dragon Ball things.
That's that typical trope.
I thought Vegeta's exit was a really good episode, really well planned. I think he did well throughout the whole tournament. I liked how at the beginning of the tournament he was, stand back and watching stuff, but still kind of fighting, and then just pretty much picking up the slack for all of his team. Because a lot of it was, Vegeta popping up and helping out the other Z Warriors that, really shows character growth for Vegeta, because he steps in for Roshi, he, does a bunch of other stuff.
Right.
And the only one that he kind of doesn't feel the need to step in for is 17 and Goku. And even then he steps in to help Goku when he knows his Goku's weakened.
Yeah,
so.
And then they have that pretty cool, but I mean, honestly, either one of them could have taken all three of them out, probably, with the Trio de Dangers pretty early in the tournament. That was kind of a cool team up with Vegeta and Goku. What do you think about how that happened?
I think it made sense, because Vegeta's always had that, go beyond his limits, plus Ultra. Like I said, my kind of issue with it is Vegeta deserves better than the 0.5s, I understand how he gets himself there, and I think it's great, but it's always the fact of Goku always has to be the one that does it first and does it best. So it's kind of one of those things where it's like I said, I like to think in my head canon that Vegeta got blue first. I mean, because we don't see it, and Goku stumbles into things by rushing headlong. Vegeta, takes articulate steps in order to get there.
He purposefully achieves things. And in the episode that he got the chibi-eyed form, he's like, you know what? I'm going to achieve this new form now, so here it is.
Right, yeah, no, I'm going to push myself. Just, I don't even care anymore.
And that's really great that he mentioned, like, screw Ultra Instinct. I'm my own person. I need to do this myself. And I'm just going to...
And be slightly more blue.
Yes. I'm going to be more blue!
I don't care that Kakarot can become... red and blue and purple. I'm sticking to blue.
And silver.
And silver. Stupid silver.
And now it's another great thing is that he's in the stands watching this and he's not even bent out of shape about Goku like achieving this. He's like, yeah, that's right, Goku, show them. That's what we do.
Yeah, Vegeta quickly turns into I'm the best, nobody can stop me to, well, my friend is the best and nobody can stop him. And because... or like my brother is, and because we're from the same family, that makes me the best too. Did you see how cool my brother is? I'm that cool too, by extension. We're all Saiyans, so we're all that cool. Everything he achieves, I achieve.
Yeah, there you go. The point is that he achieved this new form, this new level of power through his will and through his, motivations of his family and Kaba and everything. He, like you said, was helping out the team, like, off to the side and everything like that. And then had a pretty great exit.
I think Vegeta did everything he needed to do in this tournament, and it was really well used.
Yeah, so there you have it, folks. What do you think? Let us know in the comments. Do you think Vegeta was wasted? Do you think his participation in the Tournament of Power was satisfying? So we got more videos planned for the other characters in the Tournament of Power, so stay tuned to the channel for those, and never forget.
He was exactly the Vegeta that we needed Vegeta to Vegeta.
Take it easy.